Good evening, everybody. I'm streaming at a very odd time for me. It's like 1 a.m. I don't usually stream around this time. It's 1:40. Went to bed after the raid, slept for a few hours. Pippin is wide awake right now, so if Pippin's wide awake, I'm wide awake. Until she's finished with all of her mending. She's got at least another 2 weeks, probably, of being at least with a collar on, the walking collar, to kind of reduce her mobility a little bit, and like a sleeve clothing so that she can fully recover from surgery. She's underneath the laundry basket right now, glaring at me. She wants to go outside and play. Anyway, let's see here. We started off, woke up out of bed. I remember that much. We were over in here. Oop, this is a private area. Sorry. What is my quest? I should talk to Sir Robert and find out what he wants me to do. Okay. Tis dark, sir. That's a lockpick. Where am I going from here? I guess out? I don't know if I'm going down or up. That's Sir Divish. I'm supposed to talk to Sir Robert.
Oh God. Eat. Food.
Okay, so apparently I'm hungry right now. Alright. Oops. It's these ones. Food. Lentil soup. How do you see how much? Aha. Okay. Okay, I have 19 carrots. Those aren't barely doing anything. Okay, that got rid of it. You're the guy I want to talk to.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
After I just ate all my own food, he tells me to go to the kitchen.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman.
Go with him to the kitchen.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Alright. So I'm here in the kitchen. This is the larder. Oop, private area. Sorry. Oh, it just took a minute for it to trigger. Alright.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
After I just ate like 3 heads of lettuce or whatever.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robert. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
I wonder if I really have to take the boots off before I go to bed. I probably should. Go with Sir Robert to the kitchen. The longer you're hungry, the weaker you get, and in the end, you can even die. Different foods have different properties.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible.
An apple won't fill you
How
up
did
like a
it
roast
happen?
duck, but it will stay fresh for longer. So can I pick up just... We're gonna pick up all this stuff. Wait,
How
reputation
ill-mannered.
lost. Oh, because I'm taking stuff? What the hell? I'm in the kitchen, brother. Like, I was told to fill up on stuff. And he's like, reputation? Grumpy butt. Taking all the things, man. Food's hard to come by. Are those like drumsticks or something? What the heck? Or pears? Roast duck. So I'll probably have to eat that the soonest. Okay. Anything else? Bread? No, I don't want to steal. Never mind. Those ones I can't take. Eat from pot. Hang on, that's not what I wanted to do. Eat from pot. I held it instead of clicking. Alright. Henry, you've had food. We're supposed to go find my room? That can't be right. Because he said something about it in the courtyard.
You fled from Skalitz. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
Aha. These aren't bad little rooms, man. Seriously. Like, you're only here to sleep. You have a small little thing for your... Yeah, it's like my office. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed. And their tooltips go away too fast. They should be clickable, so that when I am finished, I can click the tooltip to tell it to go away. I'm not a big fan of automatically disappearing tooltips, because if I ever miss it because I get distracted or because I have to go do something with the cats or the chickens, or just because I'm a slow reader. I don't know why I would need to go into my inventory, so let's just sleep. How long do I want to sleep? What time is it? It is midnight. Oh no, hang on. 19? Okay, so it's 7. Yeah, let's sleep till 5 a.m.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
I forgot to take my boots off. What if I get yelled at for that?
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going
Agree.
to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to
Twas
offer you
very awful.
solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
If she's
I know
genuine,
what it is to be left alone
that's
in the
extremely
world.
rare to find someone like this.
Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened.
Therapy.
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got
It's
a
an
bit heated, as often happens.
Interesting way to tell the story.
But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Divish.
Oh, there's a timer too. Shit.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did.
Yay, I got a
The
speech
Lord
level.
be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman
Oh no.
savages who planned to
This
violate
is a
her.
point where I might lose some points. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzik, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's pretty intense, man.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail.
No one wants to help, man.
We tried for years.
They're just in it for themselves.
But it seemed I was destined
That's
to
life.
be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
7 years of torture will do that to
Sir
you.
Divish seems like a
Jesus.
good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Don't be a simp, Henry.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Accept it as what it was.
I'll go.
Genuine
and let
gesture
you
of
see.
goodwill.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
And I forgot to take my shoes off. Hopefully I don't get yelled at. Nightmares.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly!
bad dream, apparently. Wow.
Don't be a coward.
Don't be a coward. Jesus. It's not the kind of dream I want to have, man.
Henry, wake up.
Pass.
You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
It's raining outside, looks like from the window. Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. Take the torch from the table. Pick up. Hold left. Or use a Nighthawk potion. Wow. No, it's this way. I can change my character's outfit. Really? Well, okay, I see what you mean. I have to check all the stats. What's up, Ryan? Ryan's like, I played this for 7 fucking hours yesterday. I'm hyped. I'm gonna be treating this one like a slow burn, because I'm still going in heavy Fallout mode. But I would imagine if the traffic, usually what'll happen with Fallout, if the traffic starts to die off, which it's probably gonna do by the end of, what is today? Today's Sunday. I'll know by the end of next week if I'm going to go any deeper into Fallout or if the audience peters out. If the audience sticks with it, I'll keep doing more Fallout. But if it doesn't, this is already on the back burner to sort of sneak up to my mainstream game for the moment. We'll see. I'm really pleased with it. The horse controls were horrific, and I'll have to just get used to like the combat and stuff, but I just want to do this for the story. Holy crap, it is raining outside. Is this going to kill my torch? I'm looking for stairs.
I didn't think of that.
Go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robard.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Excuse me. Sorry. Sir Robard.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz.
Yeah, it's mostly just, you know, everybody's hyped because of the show. So I'm hyped because of the show. I'm having a great time with Fallout 76 and
He'd
Fallout
surely
4.
hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll be with you.
So you woke me up in the rain. Alright, here we go.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a a good night's sleep.
Well, Rattay, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
It's true,
I'd say
man.
your
Right out in the
grandfather was
rain.
a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
The survivors.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile. You're
I could
right
pull
there.
it off. I could pull it off.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now.
The show was absolutely amazing. I agree. I was really pleased with the show.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and it's also crazy that they've expanded to 250 people over the last 6 years to develop the second game completely in fucking secret, essentially. Like, I never heard a peep about anything. But yeah, it's amazing to think that they went from 11 people to this, you know. So, I mean, I think everybody's expecting big things from the second one, because what they were able to accomplish with the team of 11, you know, what are they going to be able to make with a team of, you know, 250 people? That's a huge leap, and it sounds amazing. Somebody on one of my comments yesterday said there's a German interview. Like, I haven't verified any of this, so I'm just repeating something that I read in a comment. It said that there was a German language interview with somebody from the team, and basically they were talking about where the game is set in this portion of, like, the Czech Republic, and I think he said the main city in the game Rottenberg or something like that. What it's called? But he said the main city in the game is bigger than like. This is why I don't know any of this information is verified or not. But apparently in the interview or the way someone construed the information is that one of the cities in the game is like as big as this game, the first game. And I think that sounds to me like that's a little distorted. But if, however it's being portrayed, it sounds like the second game is much larger in scope. The developers have already done a couple of interviews. I've seen them talking about how it's multiple times larger than the first one. So I think everybody's in for a treat. I'm excited. I never finished this, so I'm gonna try make this a priority. Because when I bought it was right at the tail end of us living in the city, in Mexico City, and my first impressions video is from whatever that was, like December of 2021. I was telling this yesterday, I think, during the first episode that I did of this. I hadn't even been monetized yet. I think I only had like 600. Yeah, Kutenberg is the name of the place, yeah. Walter Goggins is a treat. I like Walter Goggins. I've loved him ever since Justified.
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen.
Didn't really know anything about him before then.
My men.
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Keep watch on the battlements. Do I just stay here? Or do I need to patrol? Can't be right. Let's go back down.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Nah, he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, this guy does. He just ran up to me.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
It is my first watch.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press the middle pad and set how long you want to wait. Watch out there. Tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. It is. Let's wait till 6 a.m. Yeah, it's interesting because I saw Sons of Anarchy, which was what Kurt Sutter worked on after The Shield. So it makes sense that Walter Goggins was in The Shield. Walton, excuse me, because he was also. I loved his character in Sons of Anarchy. Hang on, I'm hearing some sort of noise.
Let's go! Let's go!
I feel quite hungry.
Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Oh, it went from like pouring down rain to this. That's an interesting transition. Kurt Sutter is great. Did you watch the Bastard Executioner?
See how
I was disappointed it didn't get renewed. That was a good first season, man. I can't wait for his upcoming Western show. It sounds like
rare talent for winning people
a cross
into his
between.
cause.
We'll see. It sounds like Sons of Anarchy as a Western.
You may
It
be
sounds
in for a
amazing.
surprise.
Can't wait.
I don't
I've covered a
think he will
couple. I've
set
covered
his heathen dog
the show a couple times on the channel, but it's been about a year, I think, since there's been any news.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
I actually follow him on Facebook. I think it's one of the. There's a few celebrities I'll follow. He's one of them.
Do you want to end up like them?
And I really like Zack Snyder's stuff that he was doing with that other photo-based app that was like an Instagram competitor. I don't remember what it's called though. Did some really cool photography stuff.
And to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Rattay Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Rattay of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Rattay is not at Talmberg. He would
A little
be a
bit,
fool
Gunsy.
indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Rattay Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Rattay Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Get bent is what that speech meant. I do think Zack Snyder is a great filmmaker. I like his stuff. I'm entertained. Like the Rebel Moon, we're gonna watch part 2, I think today or tomorrow. I'm entertained by it. It doesn't have to be like some original, super amazing piece of work. You know, in terms of what people think they need to have, something super original every single time. It's like sometimes it's nice to have something that's a formulaic film because it's what that filmmaker does well. Slow motion, action combat, sweeping vistas. Watchmen is a great fucking movie, man. It's such a good movie. I can't wait to drive a spear through that guy's heart. You killed my daddy! Bury my loved ones in Skalitz. Talk to Sir Robert. Get a horse. Probably do those in reverse order. I need to talk to Sir Robert first. Oh, how do I... Alright, got rid of the torch.
Jesus Christ be praised.
absolutely a great director. Why did Sigismund raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Rattay is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Ooh.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
So I've been told plain and simple, no. Alright. What does my quest journal tell me now? I should take my horse. Okay, it's only my duty. It's my duty to bury my parents. Only how can I do it? My lord forbids me to leave Talmberg. How am I going to do this then? And where's my horse? This is the combat arena.
Don't worry, we are safe.
Safe? Sigismund and his feuds have to come out of the woods anytime.
He probably won't let me out, will he?
Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Ah, man. I don't want to lie, though.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
No one cares, bro.
I'm sorry, my
wow.
friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
That's fair.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
All right, so I've been given a very clear path to find a way out that way. What do we got up here? I should have saved. Shit. I might get in trouble for this. I don't have a lockpick though. Yeah. It's not gonna be that simple. What do we got here? No, these are all... Ooh, there's a bow, though. I can't take the bow? Hang on. Yes, I can. Oh, no! I've been caught. I've been caught. I don't think I saved either.
Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law-breaking.
Hang on. Let's see where my last save was. That's the last. Man, I wonder how far back it's going to put me. That's the only thing I don't like about this game so far is the manual save system. All right, let's talk to him again. No.
What the? Oh.
No, I don't want to talk to the guard.
Good day to you. God be with you.
I want to talk to Robert. Robert.
God be with you.
I've had a really hard time with the lock picking on the controller is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I've just avoided it because I've failed. Like every time I've tried to do it, I've broken so many lock picks. I've tried the simplified version as well, and I still fail at it. It's just it's some sort of a it's something that's out of my range at the moment. My brain isn't capturing it. All right,
So
I gotta get to
Robard, I need
Skalitz.
to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad?
Let's skip through this.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away?
Nope, still failed.
May the Lord watch over you.
Now, if I talk to him again, is it still... Am I still... Yeah, I don't have the option now.
May the Lord watch over you.
No, I don't like to use mods. Can I pick any of this? No. I remember when I tried this game when it first came out, I remember somehow getting out with my horse, but they chased me and like were shooting arrows at me and everything, if I remember correctly. If I'm not mistaken.
Good
They
day
got
to you.
pissed.
What do you need?
But this guy offered me something here a minute ago. I have to see if
We
I
need to
can
get
win
out
it
of
again.
here.
And I need a
I have to bury my parents.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Get some armor. What have you got in mind?
What am I supposed to think?
How should I know? If a Talmberg soldier turns up...
All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Now I know one of the things I could do is I could sleep. And excuse me. There's nothing there. Because you can sleep to quick save, right? Let me go around the corner here. I don't know if you have to actually sleep or if you can just do it for like 1 hour. What I should probably do is sleep until nighttime. And then try to sneak up to that area to get the armor. Oh, see, it's too early in the morning. I don't want to sleep for that long, so let's just sleep for an hour. Get up, Henry. Alright, I don't even remember where my horse is stabled anyway. Alright, here's horses. Mountain Steel. So that's mine, Olena. Okay. Question is, yeah, where am I going with my horse, man? Haha!
What's what you're doing? There's people.
Pretty sure I just jumped off the bridge over there. I wonder if I leave my horse here, come back in the armor. I got caught up there is the only problem when I was getting the bow. How do I get off? Nope, that was not it. Seriously, how do you get off the horse? That's the jump button. No, why did I just draw my sword? Exit.
You better put that weapon away, or you'll be asking for trouble.
How do I put it away? Like that. Hang on, I'm clicking buttons that I don't know what they do. How do I dismount? We're about to go look at the options, what we're going to do. Game settings... No. I bet it's not here. It's probably here somewhere. Codex, perhaps? Basic controls, that's what I'm looking for. Horse. Aha! Now that's triangle is the whistle. So I would be betting holding it is to hold triangle to mount. Okay, so I'll probably need to hold it to get off. Your whistle is also held to grow people within earshot. Horses don't grow on trees. Oh, you can compare your horse's stats with other horses' stats, but you can only own one at a time. It's hold triangle. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully my horse stays there. Hang on, I need to go buy lockpicks. Somewhere over here.
I'll try it. And if he doesn't like it, I'll lock him in the hay coop, so he'll have a proper appetite next time.
It's terrible what's going on in our land these days. Heaven
But not a
forbid.
soul anywhere.
Everything points to
The best of it is that pair of midgets broke up and on were walking.
Okay, so those are main quests. Okay.
This time, but it all evens out in the end anyway.
Well, there's multiple guys on benches. I was trying to check something, but I couldn't.
I pray you're wrong.
That's a villager.
There's that many brigands roaming around. You never know if you'll come home from the fields alive.
And the nobles are doing nothing about it.
Oh, I wash myself too.
Another thing.
Need a proper bath though.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
May the Lord watch over you.
Lockpicks. How much coin do I have? I don't know. Let's buy the maximum. I can't afford the maximum, can I? I have one. Never mind. I don't have any money. I may. I don't think I have any coin. Hang on.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Take care now.
Yeah, I have 1 coin. So, how much do these cost? Yeah, it's 14.4 just for 1 lockpick. That's horrible. I have no coin. Yeah, I have no coin. Dude, I'm a peasant, man. So I don't even know if I can get that armor. I think we're going to do what I did the other day. Or the other time when I played this here. Hopefully it's saved properly, because I may get yelled at and busted for this. Because I remember, I could swear when I did this, when I did my first impressions video a few years ago, that the guards all came chasing me. Okay. Probably go... This is probably a stupid idea. Oh, is it not going to let me? There's a collider. It's like, nope, you're not allowed to yeet yourself off the bridge. So I'm misremembering then. Let's ride around and see what I'm missing. Surely the armor, though, isn't locked behind a lockpick. You would think that there would just be like a box or something where I could get the armor. Because I ain't going to buy nothing. I don't have any coin. I don't have anything to sell. Let's see if I can do this without getting busted. Problem was I got busted earlier. This dude, no problem. Close the door. You didn't see shiz nizzle. Alright, go down or I can go up. Don't know what's down. Might get in trouble. I've quick saved, theoretically. I was in bed, that should have been a quick save. Why are they all locked? Why are they all locked? Well, there's nothing here. Wonder if I'd have to take out a guard, steal his gear. This is where I got caught last time. It's pointing me ahead. Oh, hang on. No, it's pointing me right here. The problem is, last time I got caught. I don't want to get caught again, man. Actually pointing me like here, like it's down. It's this chest right here, isn't it?
Hey, who's there?
Somebody heard me. Oh, Rob. Oh, that's just an arrow. Somebody heard me though. Oh, so here's a shield. Hang on. So I at least got the shield. So if I were to go into my inventory... Okay, I now have a shield with the Talmberg crest. You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities than you have now, so its effectiveness is greatly reduced. I can guarantee you it's the shield. It's probably all these chests, man. Ooh, somebody probably heard that. It's gotta be all these chests. Hang on. Rob, what's in here? Nothing. Well, poodoo. At the very least, I got a shield, but... That's it.
God be with you.
No, he doesn't have anything. I was wondering if I could talk to one of the guards and, apparently not. Can I jump off of this? My horse couldn't jump it. But can I jump it? Like, are there colliders in place for me as well as the horse? Yeah, there's definitely colliders there for me as well. Oh, nope, hello.
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm.
Oh, raise the alarm. Oh no!
Got you.
No, he didn't.
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere.
Yes, I am.
Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over.
Yes.
I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here, on the double.
Copy that.
Kurva!
Ah, shit, my foot! Come here, lads! Never mind that, nobody.
Run!
Hey! Who's there?
Nobody. Do I need to be sneaking? Discovered lodgings. Okay. Can I call my horse from here?
Bite to eat.
Dude, you're already thinking with your stomach? My horse did not come when I whistled. I love the music, man. Can I pick these? Yes. By the way, I should unequip the shield since I can't even use it. I have no idea how to switch to the bow. figure it out later. I have to get to Skalitz. Alright. Essentially, just head from here. Why does I still have a marker back up there? Probably get the armor. Rogna. Skalitz. Holy crap, that's a long way. Can I fast travel? You totally can. I can totally fast travel. Do you get like... Okay, you can't fast travel just now. I do not... My horse is not coming. They told me that you can whistle for your horse. I mean, essentially I need to be going this way because... Hang on. Currently I'm going through the muck because I'm a lowly peasant. Okay.
Hey, who's there?
Nobody's there. Fishing spot. Consolation Cross, what does that mean? Rose Benjamin.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, you're hungry, I know. How come you can't call your horse, though? Because it's still stuck back in the village? Because it said that you could, once you have your first horse, you always have a horse. Are those horses in the field, or are those cattle in the field? I do not want to run all the way there. There's no way that you're meant to run like that. Let's eat some food. Oh, hang on. I've got some roast duck. Can I fast travel there yet? Why can't I fast travel? Am I really expected to hoof it all that way? That can't be right, but my horse is back there and I don't have any money to get lockpicks. So I have no way to get the guard armor that I need to sneak out. I don't have any money to bribe anybody. That was a long ride here on horseback. It's gonna be a long walk back unless I can find a horse to steal. And then I'll probably get branded as a horse thief. What do we got here? I've discovered a camp. Objective failed, get a horse. Did it just like auto kill me or something? I guess it's putting me back in Skalitz.
I've already gone.
But it said failed objective, failed to get a horse. I don't know what is going to happen after that. Do I get to go back and pick up my horse from the castle? War is an ugly thing, buddy. Yeah, I could whistle, but there ain't no horse.
Jesus.
Am I really gonna loot all the bodies? My parents were... Hang on, where are we at right now? Well, unless the bodies were dragged up here. Hey man, food is food. I hear dogs, that's not good. Dogs eat you. In medieval times, dogs should be feared. Radishes, man. Alright. Gotta try to find my parents. Got a secondary torch. Definitely hearing dogs. Discovered a shrine. Well, I hope that means... I hope that doesn't... Oh, crap.
Hey!
Armed combat. Here we go. Hopefully I remember my lessons.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Okay. What does the X mean? I can't. I'm not sure what the X means. Oh, because it's in 0 condition. Was it telling me something about most people don't want to die, so they may surrender to you? It's up to you what you do with them. Dude, there's no... Yeah, I'm not... They're not getting to surrender after you murdered innocent civilians. Not going to happen. Alright, Coif... Foot wraps and soles? Yeah. Patched hose? I suppose we're still keeping an eye out for a horse, since I don't apparently have one now. Just running with my sword out. Can I loot those? No. Oh, he put his sword away, bloodied. Bad move, buddy. One thing I've noticed is missing is like footsteps. I don't hear like any footsteps at all. And there would be movement sounds, you know. There's plenty of environmental sound effects going on in terms of the rain and everything else. There's some footsteps. No, I'm still too far away. Discovered a fast travel point. Okay, so I had to discover it first. Okay. I'm not getting in that way. God, is there another way in here? Oh, there's a guy up ahead.
What's going on there? Hey, well now, what was...
Reached a new level in warfare. I'll take your bandage. I'll take your leather jerkin. Take your marigold decoction, your padded black coif. Boots, no. Body armor, good. Huh. Put your noise way up though. That's interesting. In terms of sneaking. I'm out and about. I'm not worried about sneaking right now. Definitely need the armor. So I guess you have to be conscious of what you're going to be wearing when you go into towns too.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Oh, I think I'm overburdened now. Hold that thought. As is. I got too many things. Got to drop some of it. I'm dropping the shield. There's no reason I need it. Yeah, that put me just under the limit. I can drop that. Drop the old boots. I'll hold on to that.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me?
Don't think you really had a choice in the matter, buddy.
Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
I'm down for that journey, man.
But first, I have to find a shovel and take care of you.
Find a shovel.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Alright, I did find my parents. I hear a dog barking somewhere. I need to find a spade. Well, I don't know where I'm going to find a shovel. There's definitely a dog barking, though. Over here. No?
Get away, you mutt!
Oh, he's got a shovel. Alright.
Get away, you beast!
Am I gonna get another dog meat?
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
You really are stupid, aren't you? Oh, am I going into a conversation with this guy?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess,
I'll go to the priest.
So he's looting bodies and
Go
I'm
away
confronting him
and
for it
leave
while
me
I've been
in
looting
peace.
bodies the whole way here.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end,
Can I chase him down?
I've got business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone.
So he ran, and that's probably going to come to haunt me in the end, isn't it? Because I confronted him. But I think I went too far. No, that's right. Did he drop the shovel, though? Or did he run off with the shovel? No, he dropped it. It's right here. Aw, poor puppy. Can I pet the dog?
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this.
No, I don't want to do... I wanted to pet the dog, but I can't. Alright. Wanted to calm him down. Cable says, I still remember my first playthrough of this game. Humbled me. You can't sprint while overloaded. Well... Shit, what do I need to drop? Probably a bunch of the food I've accumulated. Because I have stacks and stacks of food. I'm barely overweight. Come on now. 3,100. Let's drop this one. No. It's not the torch that I wanted to drop. Hang on. One of these torches I need to pick back up. And I don't know which one is the one that's not toasty. That's a 44% torch. It's not the one I wanted to drop. Gosh darn it. God, these are both the crappy ones. Well, we're going to drop those over here. Pick up this one. Okay, now we have a 100%er. And now I should be able to run. Okay. Bury my parents by the linden tree. Oh, did I need to go up? I think I needed to go up through the gate, didn't I? Alright, got the shovel.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
So I need to actually equip the shovel? Oh, hang on. There was something. Start digging. Oh, the dog came along. Ryan says the instrumental after this intro is so good. They had a metal band do it. Nice.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes.
No
Can't you see
fucking
the sword?
way.
Who are
This
you?
little shit.
What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
Are they gonna beat the shit out of me?
We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a
No
peasant
fucking
like
way.
you.
After all I've been through, I'm gonna get robbed too?
It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore.
Oh, wow.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Oh, wow.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah!
No effing way. He's gonna wreck me. I didn't even get a chance to do anything.
I told you how.
Is that scripted?
You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
I can't believe I'm gonna
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
No.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Hey, go fuckers. Oh, that's the chick that we were staring at her butt when she walked away. My dad caught us.
The games are...
Teresa, I think is what her name was. Oh, but he took the sword though. So that's gonna be like a side quest. Now I gotta get the sword back. Old man's gonna be pissed at me. to wrestle with the big bat booty. Guest starring Brian Blessed, of course. Oh, look at that, man. Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes. Wow, that looks amazing. And this is the, you know, the new one coming out. I can't wait. I probably will want to play it on the PS5 versus the Xbox Series X if it's got haptic controls for the sword fighting. He looks like a grumpy old man. Oh, he's probably pissed at his daughter for bringing home me. So that had to have been scripted. So you're meant to lose the sword and get your ass kicked. Okay. Alright. That's fair.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Objective started, save your parents. What do you mean, objective started, save your parents? I'm in a dream. How am I supposed to save anybody? Am I supposed to fight these guys? I got points in strength. These guys are here to, like, they're gonna kill me. Or unless I'm already dead. Okay. Can I just back away from these guys? No? Yeah. They're gonna chase me all the way down. They're off to the left, so this can't be... Okay, how am I getting rid of these douches? Dude, unlock. God, it's like over to the left is where it sounds like, but I gotta admit, this red is like, I can't see shit. how do I get rid of you? Well, I would like to help you, except for this stupid soldier won't leave me alone. And I don't know how I'm dying in a dream.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done.
God's work. Dun dun dun. Revenge of the killer medieval peasant.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
It's a
Henry,
new
can you hear
day.
me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
No, because I'm literally a drain on his pocket, man.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Till her dad decides to throw me out on my butt. A few delirious days later.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
That's the thing about illnesses back in the olden days. You could die from something as simple as a scratch. So here's an example. I haven't shown anybody this yet. I may take a video of it now that I'm gonna say something. But last night, like an hour before the World of Warcraft raid, I fell down. Hurt my leg pretty bad. It's actually I'm gonna if I can show it. I don't know if you can see it. It's bandaged up underneath my underneath one of my socks I got on here. And I've got, I don't know if you can see that, some couple of scratches there. And you know, in the modern era, so what happened was, I'll tell you this really quick because what I was just thinking about when he was, you know, it said a few delirious days later, like even something simple like a scratch could kill you. So we have the way our homestead is and everything else, the whole thing is like painted concrete on the floor. And for various reasons, Chris was outside watering stuff, you know, hot, not for various reasons. She was watering everything because it's hot. But we had a cat, our cat, surgery cat, Pippin, was outside and she got into some stuff and I was trying to pick her up out of the stuff so that she didn't get muddy and get wound on her, get her wound. You know, we just took her to get her stitches out and everything else and I don't want anything getting infected. So I went outside and I picked her up and I was barefoot. I didn't have any sandals or anything. And when I stepped back in the house, my right foot was the first one to hit the floor and my foot went out from under me. My left foot was still outside and there's like a concrete curb, like maybe 6 inches high in between the two. And I was like, whoa, and then went back down and put my right foot down. The right foot went out from under me again. I fell backwards into the door. I've got a pretty big, like a 4-inch, like scratch on my back from where I landed into the door. But I fell backwards into the door, and when I fell backwards, this leg got drug backwards across the concrete curb. It is a nasty road rash mess, and it hurts quite a bit. But I was just thinking about that when they were talking like a few delirious days later, because in the modern era, I can bandage that up like I did. You just get in the shower, soap and water, put some Neosporin on it, wrap it up, change your bandages every day or two. Not every day or two. Change your bandages every day for the first few days, and then after that you can do less. But you bandage it up and you go on about it. But things like Neosporin, and in this case we have this is neomycin with retinol, so it's the same thing, but it's a topical antibacterial. And if you think about that, like, they didn't have this shit, back in the Middle Ages. So something like this that we can slather on a road rash or a cut or a scrape or a burn, and it's antibacterial in nature and has, healing properties. Like, they didn't have shit back then. So imagine going through what he just went through, like got shot in the leg by an arrow, like all these other things. Got the shit beat out of him by a guy with a mace. His parents died. The stress and trauma of that. He hasn't slept in a week. He finally sleeps for 3 fever-filled days, and he makes it out the other side. Like, he is lucky to have survived. Like, life in the Middle Ages was no joke.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it.
I'm sure.
I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here.
He's probably going to want
much longer, he
to
really
have me
would have
work
dumped
to
you on
pay
the
him
town
off.
square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring
Yep,
for you.
there it is.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Rattay?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Rattay, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave.
That's a good point.
If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
I wonder if all the food that I was carrying spoiled because I've been laying there for 2 weeks, or if I don't even have anything. Maybe I'm completely... Rattay Mill is now your home, new home. You can sleep here and save the game. You have your own common trunk, which is available to you in all your homes and rented lodgings. Whoa, why are there ancient maps in here? That must be part of the Royal Edition. So it put... Well, before I take any of that, she said there was... Oh, I didn't actually take any of my things from the trunk. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna leave the bow there. I don't see a reason for me to pick that up yet. Take. I don't need those. I will take... green shirt, leather jerkin. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. Oh, what's this? Charisma 10. Definitely. Let's ditch the leather jerkin. You know, I should sell the leather jerkin. Let's keep the helmet off for now. Yes, there's a whole bunch. Why are these ones marked with a red? Because they're about to go bad, maybe? I'll probably come back and do more food here in a minute. I probably need the Savior Schnapps on me. I wonder if you can use them while they're in your box. Discover the fast travel point. Said food was on the table. I'm guessing that was the food. Oh no, there's this. Can I fill a bowl? Nope. Alright, I've it. And now I need to talk to the old man. I'm Henry. Thank you for taking care of me.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap.
He's a quack.
I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
So it's giving me an option. I can either choose. I would rather just pay. Hang on. Mustache hair. Woo.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience, or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
Farewell.
How much do I owe him? Because he didn't actually say how much I owe. DLC activated. Crap. This is in Treasures of the Past, From the Ashes, Tournament, Armor Adventures, Bolts Her Hands, Capon, Band of Bastards, A Woman's Loud. So, okay. Can you tell me?
Can you tell me?
That's all.
Farewell.
So what does my quest journal say? Because vengeance. I guess I don't have a choice. It says optional. You should pay the miller the debt for the treatment. How much do I owe him? 50 groschen. 50 groschen. I didn't have any in my chest, did I? I do have some groschen. I have 4. Can I sell like arrows and stuff? What about that bow? Question is, where do I sell it? So, Peshik is a job for me. That's everything here. What do we have? It's a DLC quest. I don't want to do any quests right now. What I want to do is find a place to sell. So he's behind. Okay. Go see. Go to Perkston. Okay, that's a ways away. There is a village below us. Southwest. The key here would be I want to find somebody to sell to. Because I do have some stuff, and if I can sell it, I can get the 50 coin, because I'd rather not do a delivery that's going to get me in trouble with the locals. The local po-po. But I don't see anybody around here. By the way, can I still not call for my horse? You, sir, where's there a traitor?
God be with you.
He looks like the guard I saw earlier. Nah.
May the Lord watch over you.
I was gonna see if there was somebody in here I could sell to. As far as I can tell, this is a pretty simple town. Townsman. I don't think there's anything else here. We're in Podunk nowhere. Oh, there is there's the castle up there. I may have to take the job to deliver the thing, even though I don't want to get my hands dirty and accidentally become a thief. be the quickest way up to the castle? Probably to head. There's only a door southwest of here. So this would be the path. Angry dog. There's some buildings over here. Let's see. If I don't see a trader over here, I'm just going to come back and run the errand for the guy, because... Tanner, can I sell to you?
Good afternoon.
Let's talk trade.
Good luck then.
I want to sell. Okay, sell the leather jerkin, add to basket. Long distance arrow. Padded black coif. I mean, I should kind of keep that if I'm going to go out on the road. Yeah, I don't think I have enough stuff that's worth anything. I'm only going to get, let's check basket. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
This is what I will get.
Is this enough?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Okay.
I'll go for that.
Nice. Earned a reputation. How much coin do I have now? I have 32. I need 50. Wow. I think I do just need to go run his little errand because I don't see any way that I'm going to come up with 50. And honestly, I do kind of owe the old man. Son of a bitch. I have to go do his shady stuff. Where's he at?
I changed my mind. I'll do what you want.
Come to your senses, eh? Great. You know what you have to do. Get me the ring from that dead man on Gallows Hill.
Ugh. Can you teach me how to pick locks?
God be with you. Try unlocking this trunk.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism. It's quite easy. You don't... Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again.
Great.
Forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be heard in Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
This is where I was failing at it the other day, because try to do this on the console. I have a feeling on the mouse this is probably pretty easy. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna go back to the original version. I've got it on the simplified setting because I was trying to figure this out the other day. This is going to be one of those things I'm going to have to practice it offline to get good at. Ah! See, I always lose it. I don't know how to... I wish there was a way to, like, lock it in. Because if you make the wrong movement, you're screwed. And this is where I just need to practice this to, like, feel it out. The problem is when you get around to a certain point, it doesn't like to continue spinning. It wants to go back. And I haven't quite figured out what the... Oh, I'm going to lose it. Yeah, we're going to practice this offline. I don't want to make you guys suffer through this. Can I not talk to him about anything else at the moment? Apparently not. Alright, well I do have a quest from him. Good thief. Get a spade. I don't know where to get a spade. I'm going to drop those two, so I'm only tracking this one. Question about where to get a spade, though. I have no idea. Do I have anything I can cook? You can cook apples? I got a cooked apple. Okay. Cooked pear. Well, I wonder how I can get the old man to, No, I get what I'm supposed to do, Ryan. I totally understand the concept. Where I'm failing is just when you're rotating, again, it's a learning thing. I need to learn how to maneuver the way that they want you to maneuver the controller, because you have to spin the left thumbstick at the same time as you're spinning the right thumbstick, and you have to keep everything going at the same time, but it's not a smooth rotation, and I just got to figure out how to... I got to figure that out on my own. But I get the principle. Alright, what about the spade, buddy?
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Leaning against the cart.
Farewell.
This cart? Oh, this cart, I bet. I see it. Yeah, it's super shaky, and that's just, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how to make that work. But I'll come back to him in a bit. I'll do that offline. It is almost 4 a.m. I need to, I gotta go check to see if any of the male cats have wandered back home yet or not, and let them in. And take a bio as I limp my way around the house. So, I'll be back in a few minutes.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
So apparently while I was doing chores, we will be continuing, but I need a couple more minutes because Pippin just slipped her bandages because she heard me feeding the other cats. So I've got to double check that she didn't get her stitches, give her some food. I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. All right, I tell you what, guys. I don't want to make you wait. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. I need to take care of this. It'll probably be. It's not gonna be a few minutes. It's probably gonna be more like 15, 20 minutes. I don't want to keep the stream going while everybody just sits here and waits on me to take care of my cat and morning chores and stuff. So I'll be back. I'm not tired, so I'll be back in a bit with something. Stay tuned.